Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Pub Sim. Here we are back at the BeerMe Tavern. We did have a suggestion last episode to update the name, so let's go ahead and do that while we're thinking about it. And then we will get into the meat and potatoes of this episode, which is hopefully going to be hiring our first bartender. All right, so first up, we're going to go in here, real estate, customization, and the suggestion was... there we go. Okay. Delete. It was... the beer in... I'm going to put the apostrophe there if I can. Nope. Never mind. In me. And let's rename that. All right. So that has been updated. So let's go outside and take a look at that. The beer in me. All right. I like it. So let's go ahead and get started on our day. Open this up. Clear that out. We had some cools, but it is still full, so let's place that back down there. Any other cobwebs anywhere? Don't see any else, so let's get this bar open. How are we doing on beer? We're doing okay there. Halfway on our Beineken, and we're still completely full on our Cerrone. Haven't sold any of that yet. That's okay. We'll get there. Cerrone's our moneymaker, so that's what we're hoping people buy today. We're good on our bottles, so we have that going for us. So let's see how quickly we can get to level 5. And hopefully once we get to level 5, we'll get our new bartender, and then we can start decorating this place a little bit as well. Maybe getting a better fridge so we can get more bottles of beer so that when people order something, we don't have to turn them away or give them a substitute. Clean bar. Okay, no longer getting the nice ceiling bonus, which is okay because I really don't have a nice ceiling. She wants a pint of Costers. Australian for beer. All right, let's get that 500 milliliters. There you are, miss. She's paying cash. So that'll be 20, 30, 1, 2, 3. And 1, 2, 3, 4. There you are. Have a nice day. Hello, sir. What can I get for you? Dub Light we do not have. So will you take a Cools? Yes, you will. Cools it is for you, sir. And we are going to give you $5.84 back. There you are, sir. Enjoy your beer. Hey, look, your brother just walked in. Pete and Pete. A pint of Beineken. We can do a pint of Beineken. Go ahead and get this thing filled up here. There's that. You can have that. And you want it on your card. So $18.39. There you are. Enjoy your beer, Pete. And what would you like, sir? A pint of Cerrone. Here we go. This is our moneymaker. This is where we pay our bills. 500 milliliters. There you are. As you can see, $120. He gave us exact change. That's why we love when they buy Cerrone. Pint of Beineken, we can do that. And then we should go clean off some empties after this so that no one's mad that our bar is dirty because we want to reach that level 5 as quickly as possible. Just taking cash. 10, nope, 21, 61. There you are, sir. Get some of these empties out of the way here. They want a pint of Costers. We can do that. Costers. We'll fill this up. There you are, miss. And you get 16 back. Nope, you do not. You get 3 back. I keep looking at the wrong thing there. There you are. And for you, miss, a bottle of Dub Light we do not have. Will you take a Cools? Yes, you will. And then that means we can top our Cools off. 584 back. There you are. Let's go ahead and top that off while we're sitting here thinking about it. Go throw this away. There we go. It's raining. Bottle of Dub. We don't have the bottle of Dub, Pete. And you don't want to stick around for something similar. Pint of Cerrone. Here we go. More Cerrone. We'll be able to paint this bar in no time. There you are. He wants it on his credit card for 120. There you go, sir. Thank you very much. Let's clean the bar up a little bit here. All right, that's done. No cobwebs. Pint of Beineken, we can do that. And get that up to 500. There you are, sir. Paying cash, and he gets $1.61 back. Easy enough. There you are. About halfway to level 5 now, it looks like. Pint of Costers, we can do the Australian for beer. Got a little bit of a line going here, so I need to be a little bit faster with this, it looks like. No one ever claimed I was a fast bartender. 20, 30, 1, 2, 3. And 89 cents is your change, sir. Thank you, Mr. Catshirt. Who's next? This guy's next. Pint of Cerrone, you will always be first. You are my favorite. Getting your $120 beer here. There you are. I will take that into here, and you get $30 even. Thank you for stopping by, sir. Bottle of Costers we don't have. We have Cools. Would you like a Cools? 20, 35, 84 cents. And there you are, my friend. And you want a bottle of Costers, which we do not have. We'll give you a Cools as well. There you go. You get 584 back. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we are. Thank you, sir. Our day's almost done, so I don't think we're going to get 5 on this day, but day 5, hopefully we'll hit level 5. Pint of Beineken we can do. There you are, my friend. And 31 is your change. 50, 61. There you are. Thank you, Mr. Catshirt. Let's go clean some of these bottles up. Hey, pick that up, please. There we go. And pick those up. I don't see any cobwebs at the moment. Pint of Costers. Get you your Australian beer, sir. We're about halfway done with this keg. There we are. Thank you, sir. 389. 1, 2, 3, 4. There you are, my friend. Oh, we got our Cerrone guy back. Yes, he wants another one. Another Cerrone for my friend. Overpoured that one a little bit, but that's all right. And he gave me exact change again. We love to see that. Bottle of Costers we don't have. Would you like a Cools? You do not. So have a good evening, sir. Do a little bit of cleanup while we're got nothing going on. I don't see any cobwebs. How's our windows are clean? Window is clean. No cobwebs there. This gentleman is leaving. Thank you, Mr. Catshirt. Enjoy your night. So now we can start thinking about painting the ceiling. So we have some money, especially thanks to Mr. Cerrone here. Thank you, Mr. Cerrone. Have a good evening. Unless you want another one. If you want another one, I will gladly serve it to you. Nope, he's done for the day. All right, that's good enough. And we made 674 thanks to those Cerrones. That's not bad. Not bad at all. So let's start the next day. The BeerMe is open for day 5. So ring that bell. How are we doing on our beer? Beer is good, except we need a Beineken. So let's go ahead and buy that while we're waiting on our patrons to come in. Draft, Beineken, purchase. We'll get that as soon as we run out of the one. How much do we have left? We got 2 beers left, so we're okay at the moment. Don't see any cobwebs anywhere. So let's get our friend in here. Anyone? Oh, it's raining. Stay out of the rain. And our first customer for the day is coming in. Let's hope she is a Cerrone drinker. Pint of Costers, that's okay. We can do Costers. Cheap beer is what I lived on through college, so I can never judge someone for going on the cheap route. All right, 10, 20. Oh, no, I am not doing math properly. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we are. Thank you, miss. Have a nice night. Pint of Beineken. He said Cerrone, but then he switched to Beineken. That's okay. You get one of the last 2 pints of Beineken, sir. There you are. Credit card. 1839. Didn't quite go to 500 on that one just because the next one's going to be out. But I can see up in the corner there we have reached level 5. That means as soon as we pay this gentleman his change, we are going to go hire our first bartender. Before this next person comes in, we go to management, staff, hire barkeep 1. So the next barkeep we can get is at 11. So let's see how they do. Oh, they're not here yet. So bottle of cools, we can do that. There you go. $5.84 for you, sir. You are the last customer I'm serving because now we have our first employee. This is our barkeep here. Looks like they need some new shoes, but I digress. Okay, now we can worry about cleaning. We can worry about decorating. She lost her hair for a second. This guy likes our clean bar. What do you want? He's going with the last Beineken. Now let's see. Will they fill it up even though there's not 500 left? Okay. Now we'll go throw this away. We got our next keg waiting. So we just go in here. We place you there. Life is good. Now things are going to be rolling along. Don't need me to actually man the bar the entire time. So let's see. What's a new refrigerator going to cost us? We can get a mini fridge at 200. What's this one's at? Locked at 7. So I'm going to wait till 7 and get our modern fridge. 7's not that far away. And if we can get a modern fridge, then we can get more bottles and different types of bottles rather than just the 3 that we currently have. If we get a couple people in here to drink some Cerrone, then I think we'll be able to paint our ceilings. Ooh, let's get this cleaned up before somebody comes in because we don't want them to give us a negative remark for a dirty bar. When it says clean bar, we get more level up. Let's take a look at our ceiling options here. So we can go bargain bin, which is what we currently have. I don't want that. I'm going to go base set. We can go, we want gray or white. I know it's not exactly exciting. These don't look right to me for a ceiling. Autumn. Autumn looks nice. Those are also 10. Maybe we go with one of these, like that one, or maybe this one. What's this one look like? Let's see. Okay, I don't mind this. So let's start painting. I'm not going to do the whole one yet. I know I can paint the whole ceiling at once, but I don't want to run out of money. So let's just get this going. Keep an eye on our money because we need at least $250 to pay our loan. But we also have an employee, so I'm going to make sure we don't go below, what do I say, 300 maybe? Okay, maybe we are going to get this whole thing painted. Okay, let's just paint it all. All right, we got it all painted. Now we have a nice ceiling. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Now let's get some cleaning going because I've neglected that while painting our ceiling. But because our ceiling's painted, we're going to get more bonus when somebody walks in because they'll say clean bar and nice ceiling. Plus we get a bonus when we get the exact drink. We'll get leveling up even faster. The next big thing we want to purchase is that refrigerator at level 7. So until then, we're going to keep just ordering stock. We got to make sure we get the bar clean. This table is full. You guys must really like each other. Or maybe they just don't like Pete. Sorry, Pete. I think you're a cool guy, even though you're drinking your bottle with your cap on. Need to look at our fridge to see. Yeah, we're going to need some cools. Everything else is okay there. Still have plenty of beers in our kegs. Next one will probably be Coster's, which she is now ordering. Let's get this cobweb. We'll get your bottle of beer, sir. Are you going for another one? Nope, you are done. Oh, we got another cobweb. There we go. How are our windows? Windows are clean. Pete, you gonna get another beer, or are you done for the night? Yeah, I'm happy that we got our ceiling painted. All right, see you, Pete. Have a good night. Let's see what this lady wants to do. I have a feeling she's done for the night as well, but don't know for sure. The good thing about having the barkeep, not only because I don't have to man the register and everything all day long, the other good thing about it is they pour exactly 500 milliliters, so you get your full keg's worth of beers out of it, which is great. All right, she is now done, so let's close up shop. So we earned $386. I spent $1,400, so we lost a lot of money. So we are paying $300 a day now. So $250 for our interest and loan, and $50 for our wage. So we got to keep that in mind as we go forward. We need at least $300 a day to pay our bills. So let's open the bar. Light's already on. We'll get the bell ring because by the time the customers show up, our barkeep will already be in. But as we can see, when people walk in now, they'll tell me I have a clean bar, which is awesome. At least I thought our bartender would come in. What are you doing out here? Hello? Hello? Excuse me. Excuse me, friend. Okay. I guess maybe I'm working the bar now. But anyway, so you can see when this guy comes in, he's going to say clean bar and nice ceiling. So we get an extra bonus of 2 on that one. Bottle of Dub we don't have, so I'll give you a cools. Take it on your credit card for $14.16. There you are, sir. Thank you for coming in. Okay, now our bar keeps coming in. Oh, that was strange. What? Why are you standing over there for? That's nice ceilings. Bottle of Coster's. Okay, there we go. That was weird. I don't know what our barkeep was doing there, but it seems to be working now. All right, we're going to need some more cools. So how much is a case of cools? $75. I have it, so let's go ahead and do that because people are going to be coming in buying cheap beer, and we got to make sure we have enough for everybody. We'll have a couple extras. We'll just do like we did the last time, put it next to the fridge there so that once we need to replenish, we can. All right, picked up that bottle there. You guys are still drinking away. Pint of Coster's for that gentleman, which we're going to need a pint of Coster or a keg of Coster's here soon. Hoping we get some Cerrone drinkers today. Bottle of Dub, not going to happen, but you can have your cools. We still have a couple beers left. What is that? 3 beers left. Pint of Coster's. How much is a keg of Coster's? Draft Coster's beer is 80. Let's just go ahead and get it. We know we're going to need it. And now we know from here on out, we need $300. Hopefully this guy is a Cerrone drinker. Are you a Cerrone drinker, sir? Beineken's a little better. It's a little bit more expensive. Still not our premium beer, but that's okay. Oh, we got level 6 now. So that's the nice thing. Like, these levels go a little bit quicker when you have your bar renovated and looking nice. And bottle of Dub, so he's going to get his cools, which means we can now stock this fully. Throw those box away. Strella. Okay, so that's a little bit better. Still not our premium beers, though. We need premium beers bought. Bottle of Beineken we don't have. So we won't get the bonus for having the exact drink from that gentleman. Pint of Costers we do. We got one beer left of our Costers here. So next Costers we will have to change the keg out for them. And there it is. Pint of Costers. This guy was our Cerrone drinker last time. Hopefully he's our Cerrone drinker this time. Okay, we'll go throw this away. Pick up our Costers. He is a premium drinker, but he's drinking bottles, so not as much money, but we're almost to our 300. I think we're going to get there. Bottle of Lenny'sburg. We do have that, right? Oh, nope. I guess we don't have a Lenny'sburg. I don't remember what the... Is it Strella that we had? What is this? Yeah, it's Strella. But we've made our 300, so now we know we won't be in the negative come morning. We're going to build this up a little bit so that hopefully we can start replacing the floors and the walls. If you guys have a suggestion of what color the floors or walls should be, let me know. I went with that beige ceiling. We can eventually change that once we get more money if we want to go something more exotic. Pint of Beineken for that gentleman. Let's look and see what we got for walls. So we got the wooden planks, which is what we have currently. These are all the cheap ones, so I don't really want to go cheap if I don't have to. We could definitely go with a paint, even maybe do like a wallpaper on one of them as like an accent wall. Fine collection. I like the metal paneling. The white tiles makes a really good accent behind the bar, so maybe we do something like that. I don't want to go too dark though. Like, I mean, I guess dark does go with a bar like this, kind of a divey bar, and maybe the white tile if we ever go to that big one, but yeah, I'm not sure. What do we got here? We got a log wall or medieval iron. I don't think that's kind of the vibe we're going for. You can do creeping vine and make it more of like a outdoorsy kind of a feel, or a creeping moss. And then we got the autumn paints again, which some of these might look nice as an accent wall. Maybe do like this and then more of a neutral color on the other walls. So there's that. And then floors, we got dirt floor. These here again, not really the vibe I want to go with, but we can if we have to. We got just dirt and astroturf. Make it like a dog bar. I like the Japanese wood or the English parquet even. Polished wood, like any of these actually be fine. Mahogany might be a little dark, but it might be all right. Base set, we can just go regular carpet colors, which I don't know how I feel about carpet in a bar. We can do a stone floor. That might be kind of cool. And then marble, maybe. But again, I feel like that maybe should be our upgraded bar if we get to there. So some options. We already looked at all the ceilings, so we don't need to look at that again. We ended the day with 750, so that's not bad. I feel pretty good about 750. Don't see any cobwebs. Windows are clean. So we just got to wait on our friend here to finish up. We'll call it a day, see how our finances are looking. How are our beers looking? So we're about halfway on our Strella, so we're okay on bottles. We got a brand new keg of Costers. Beineken is about halfway. Cerrone is full, so we shouldn't have to buy beer tomorrow, I don't think. Which is good, because that means we can save up more money. So let's close this door and get on to our next day. So we paid $250, paid 50 here, so that's 300 total there. We made 418, so it really means we made 118, which is good because we spent a decent amount of money on stock and everything, so that's good. We served 22 customers. We earned 143 reps. So that's great. We're getting much better with our rep, I think, because the ceiling helps out. Having exact drinks help out. So once we can, okay, they're actually coming now. Once we can get that bigger fridge to get more beer types in bottle, that'd be great. I could put in more taps, I guess. How much would more taps cost me? Bars. So more taps is 125. And then if I wanted to go buy draft beer, what else can we get? We got a Costers, we got a Beineken. So we can get a Lennisburg and a Strella. They're all mid-range along with the Beineken. So I don't know if it really makes sense, but so we got 200 and 280. So 2, 3, 4. We're looking at what, $500 to get these two, plus what was it for the bar here? So we're looking at 625 extra is what we need. So we'll call it 700 extra at the end of the night on top of the bills that we pay. Oh, my camera just went real funky. What is going on with this camera? Okay, I don't know what's happening there. Ooh, they got a Cerrone draft though. So yeah, if we have an extra 700 at the end of the day, we could get the rest of the taps at least, have everything on draft, or we can hold off and try to get more bottles with a bigger fridge. So he didn't get the exact drink that he liked, because see how it's not really the dark green. Light green means that they were okay, but they're not completely satisfied. But that gentleman there is drinking our Cerrone, so hopefully he sticks around for 6 or 7 more beers. People are actually buying Strella, so we might need to order more Strella. We got 5 left in there. See how this goes. The other thing we could do is renovate the floors, and then that gives us even more towards our leveling up. Oh no, he only had the 1 Cerrone left? Friend, we need you to drink like 7 of those. All right, we're up to 700 now. So we get another 350. We can put in the rest of those taps. I don't know if that's the right move, and I really don't know if I should be spending all my money right away. It probably doesn't make the most sense, but we'll see. Okay, how much Strella? We got 4 Strella, so how much is it going to cost me to buy more Strella? So this is probably going to put me out of contention to get the rest of those, but that's okay. I'd rather have all the beers that we do carry in stock to keep everybody happy. All right, we'll put the rest down there for now. I mean, we're doing pretty good. Where is this person coming from? Oh, is he going to get my Cerrone? What is going on with this camera? No, he wants a bottle of Cools, which is fine. Cheap beer. Pint of Lenny's. We don't really do a whole lot of Lenny's. Oh, it's Beineken, that's right. I forgot. I don't have Lenny's on tap yet. He wants a pint of Lenny's as well, so maybe we should have Lenny's on tap. Let's get all this cleaned up so that people can come in and don't have a dirty bar to look at. Oh, we just leveled up again, so now we are at level 7, which means we can get that upgraded refrigerator if we wanted to. Bottle of Cools. Beer fridge is doing okay stock-wise. Don't need to worry about that yet. Creeping up to level 8 already. The day's not done yet either. Pint of Cerrone. There we go. There's my friend. He's going to stick around for like 2 or 3 of those, I have a feeling. with any luck. We could also think about maybe putting in some more tables. I don't know if that means more people would show up if we do, but that'd be kind of nice if that correlated with each other. He wants a bottle of Beineken, which we do not have. Keep that stocked as much as possible. Go clean these up over here. Do we have any cobwebs anywhere? Yes, we do. Get that cobweb there. Not that it really matters because nobody new's coming in. It's almost midnight. He's getting a Lennisburg. So that keg might be getting close to being done. Oh, we did have another one come in. Cerrone draft. There we go. We love when people come in for the Cerrone. My Cerrone. He didn't give me a clean bar bonus, though. Nothing looks like it's dirty. What is going on with this camera? Maybe I need to clean my mouse? I don't know. All right, we need at least 2 more Cerrones, gentlemen. Whoever wants to drink some more Cerrone, we will not complain. Oh, there's a cobweb. Pick up your bottle. What do you think? You want another Cerrone? This gentleman's leaving the bar. Have a good night, sir. We appreciate your service or your patronage. All right. You don't want another Cerrone, so this is our last chance of getting another Cerrone out the door tonight. Come on, buddy. Be thirsty. Can I interest you in some peanuts or maybe some pretzels to make you more thirsty? Yeah, he's going for another one. There we go. 1 Cerrone, please. Thank you for your $120. It is much appreciated. How are we doing on kegs? So that's about halfway. That's completely full. Now, nobody's doing the Costers draft right now. Wonder if this guy is going to go back for one more. I have a feeling he's probably done, which is okay. I don't mind if you're done. You've basically paid all my bills for the day, so. Just wait here and see what he's up to. Clean his table off. Maybe we'll give it one more day on this installment. And then the next one we'll worry about either getting a new fridge or adding the rest of the taps. I also need to look and see at what point can I get someone to clean the bar. Not that it's a hard job to do, but if I don't have to, I don't want to. All right, he is finished. So close up for the day. Made 493. We'll minus our 300. It's not a bad day. All right, so we got $897. One more day will definitely get us enough to all the taps and kegs. Let's look and see when we can get a cleaner. Oh, we can get a cleaner now. Let's just go ahead and do that just so I don't miss anything and we always get that clean bar bonus. And then really the next thing we want to get is at 11 with our next bar keep. But how much was that fridge? Fridge is $300. Okay, so keep that in mind. We want that extra money at the end of the night. We also are paying another employee, so that's another thing to keep in mind. There's our cleaner. What's up, buddy? You don't really need to stand outside, but if you want to, I guess you can. But here he goes. He's going to go clean that cobweb for us. Boom. Thank you, sir. You are a scholar and a gentleman. Where's our bartender at? Why do you always hang out here? What's going on with you? Our bar needs you inside, serving drinks to these fine people. See what happens when this guy orders if they come in right away. He wants a pint of Beineken. Now, does our bartender come running? They do not. But it looks like he's filling it. Okay. He's walking with a glass now. Interesting. That's a unique glitch there. I mean, I'm assuming it's a glitch, but hey, they're in now. They're pouring our Beineken. We are happy about that. Exact drink. Thank you very much. And he wants a pint of Beineken. Didn't that say Cools and then it switched to Beineken? I don't know what makes it do that. All right, exact drink. Do we need to refill anything? We're going to need some more Cools. But we'll wait on that until we truly need it. All right, we are full on the beer there. Yeah, I can throw this away. I was sitting there thinking, I was like, well, if we buy a new fridge, we're going to have to transfer these over. But I had these crates here, so 2 crates is more than enough to transfer things over. Clean bar. Nice ceilings. Thank you for the leveling up. Pint at Leinesburg, which we don't have. Okay, that's getting low. So let's get another Beineken. Draft. Do we want to do a Lenny's? No, that price difference is pretty high. So we're going to go purchase a Beineken. And once that's empty, then we will go and replace it. We still have 2 more beers before it's empty, so we'll be all right. Pint of Cerrone. There we are. There's my best friend. You, sir, are going to make me a wealthy man. Thank you very much. You want a pint of Strella, and you gave him a bottle? I guess because it's still a Strella. I guess they'd rather match brand than type. There goes our cleaner through the door. Exact drink. All right. Bottle of Costers we don't have, but we'll give you a Cools. How's that sound, sir? We're almost to level 8, too. You'll get a Forgetti. Okay, this gentleman is waiting on somebody to come in off the street. Here she comes. Hopefully a Cerrone drinker. Beineken. It's okay. How are we doing on beers? We need some Cools. Forgetti doesn't go through too fast, but let's get that Cools. Beer. Cools Light. Purchase. And let's go put that in the fridge. Don't want to run out of these, so keep the bottles stocked. So that way we can keep selling. The bar's getting busy. I don't know. Maybe another table makes sense where it'll bring even more patrons in. I'm assuming. Oh, there's another Cerrone. Let's try it. Let's see if we put another table in if we get even busier. So, table. We're going to go this one, right? Purchase. And then chairs. Do we want to go with a fabric chair? I mean, they're the same price. We're just going to keep going with those for now until we do a complete remodel of this bar. So furniture, table. Yeah, we can put it here or here. Let's go here. And then chairs. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let's see if that makes our bar busier or not. I don't know if it will. Be cool if it did, because more money for us. All right, fill that back up. We're good there. We still have 1 beer left of that. Oh, we got another Cerrone going out. Cerrone's getting low. Let's get that keg before I run out of money doing something stupid. And then I don't have a Cerrone, and then I'm mad at myself because that's our moneymaker. All right, so she's getting a Lenny's, which is actually a Beineken, so that should do it for that. Yep, Beineken is out. So let's put a new one in. Hopefully before anybody orders one. Cerrone. How many do we have left of those? We have one Cerrone left, so we got to keep an eye on that. So we do not want to run out of that and not serve someone our $120 beer. Our cleaner guy's still keeping up with cleaning, which is great to see. But people are sitting at the new table. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean we're busier than when we were before, but, you know, extra table doesn't hurt. Maybe we'll put in one more over here before we start expanding too much. You know, we definitely want to start expanding this bar too to get more seats and things in here, but don't want to expand too quickly. We want to get all of our product too. We eventually need to open up to our wine and liquor because that will bring in even more money. All right, she's done for the night. This gentleman, is he going for another Cerrone? Nope, he is done with Cerrone for the night. What about this gentleman? Is he going for a Cerrone? Nope, he is also done for the night. All right, bar's clean. Everything's done. We did lose money, but we bought some stock and everything, so I still feel pretty good about where we are. So we're paying $250 in our loan and now $75 for our staff wages. So it wasn't $100 like I thought it might be. It's only $75, so that's not too bad for a cleaner and a bartender. So anyway, I think that's where we're going to leave it. When we come back the next time, I'm hoping maybe we'll get that fridge and then we'll get the rest of the bottles of beer and then we're working on getting the taps after that. I think that's the most logical way to keep upgrading this bar. Oh, there he is washing our windows. We love to see that. So anyway, thank you for joining us here at the BeerMe Tavern. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope we can see you in the next one.